Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to do a review for the Cooler Master Elite 430 gaming PC case. So if I take you to it now, basically I've just put this system together. If we start at the top, I've put a 120mm here, blue LED fan. I've set this one up so it's sucking cold air in, blowing cold air over the RAM, keeping that nice and cool. There's a second 120mm area here, but I could not use that because the power supply to the CPU cable was in the way. But I decided to keep that open, so there's no fan there. And the reason being, if you see the heat sinking fan, instead of it blowing out at the back of the case, I've set it up so it's blowing the hot air at the top of the case. So with this open, it's escaping easier. I had to fit the CPU in sync, heat sink like that because basically it's a push pin system, and I couldn't get my fingers in there in the corner. It was really tight. That's okay, I'm fine with that. At the back there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a red LED fan. I thought I'd use red to signify it's sucking the warm air out. On the side of the case, I've put another 120mm blue LED fan with a dust filter. Obviously open to cool down the board and the graphics card, and I've got a fan in the bottom, which I'm going to buy I've bought a grill for that, which as soon as it comes I'm going to fit it. There's another 120mm blue LED fan on the bottom of the case, so I can cool air in. My fan controller here, this controls all my fans. This controls the cathode lights that I've fitted. I've put two blue cathode lights, they're kind of in a way, so that controls that. It looks kind of nice at night. I've put some badges on top of my case, quiet PC, because even with all 5 fans on full, it's fairly quiet. I've put a badge here saying custom built by myself with my name on, Windows 7 badge. If I take you around to the side panel, I've done a good job of hiding most of my cables. It's fairly dark in here, but I don't know if you can see it, but I've hid most of the cables down the side here, and the front panel cables I've hid right along the bottom. I put them up through these O's, so it's all nice and tidy. The heatsink, obviously, the CPU at the back of the CPU is all exposed, so easier to fit your coolers, which is a good, nice touch. Basically, yeah. If I open this side panel, you can see in there there's really not many wires exposed, and I've got my two 12-inch lights hid on the side, so that when I turn them on, like so. But fitting them where they are, they cannot be seen when the case is closed. There's very few cables in the bottom. There's just a couple of fan cables, which I'm going to get some tape and hide them. I've got a 256 gig SSD drive hid up here, and another Seagate Barracuda drive there for my files and that. Basically, I wouldn't buy this for if I was building an ultimate system, but for a second system case or a budget case is cheap. I'd say it's worth the money. So I hope this review has been useful to some people, and people saying that you can't really hide the cables. You can do a good job. You can. It's fairly hard to work with it, but it can be done. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you, YouTubers.